ilikuwa airport.
It's your boy MK on the
nakupenda sana mama jani kusifu wimbo umenilinda umenitoa mbali sana siwezi kusahau kwenye wimbo naomba Mola akupe nzima mama nasema asante kwenye hii safari maana bila wewe singekuwa huru mama yangu nakuombea mema siku zote umenifanya
all of the time they know me. And that's how my chance to film me. The time got me over the neck. Jenny Kala very thick. Mwenye kipanda, nilishana mabala, Iponde leo umesabwe. Chiko bakene, utali bafele la nige benige. Hey, is success. Ipegele bona basamu kupepe. Chiko bakene, utali bafele la nige benige. Hey, is success. Ipegele bona basamu kupepe.
Girl, I'm pushing, girl, I'm hard. I've been waiting for a long time. Girl, I'm pushing, girl, I'm hard. I've been waiting for a long time. I say these rappers trying to pull me down. I pray to God they never phase me. I say these people trying to pull me down. I pray to God they never phase me.
Chiko nyaseta ola mingi son basamu kumbembela pula bankoni. Kabetsikas, kafulikas, awele vele angitata my chance. I'm a right way and done. Impile nzima iya clock. Pana niyege looks on. Pana niyege looks on. Hey, I'm out in the streets.
Hello, good evening, guys. How are you? How's your Monday? Today being the 2nd of this month, how's your month? How has your month started? I'm hoping that you're good. Hope your weekend was fine. Mine was fine. Yeah, I got to visit some places, but the most hours I was in the house, yeah, sleeping. Anyway, this is the African Diary Show today with me, your host Kate Ndongo, and on this show we get to know more about Africa and the people, the problems they encounter in their day-to-day lives. And today I have something great for you. And before we start the show, tell me, you can interact and on our Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Black Hot Fire Network. Yeah, and you can also comment on the broadcast. Yeah, you can tell me how your weekend was. How's your Monday? How's the new month taking you? Today being the 2nd day of the month, and yeah, what are the plans for the month? Yeah, so today we'll get to discuss about affordable housing in Kenya and or in Africa at large. And talking about decent housing, affordable housing in Kenya, we know that Kenya, there are social classes. They are, let's say, the rich and the poor, in quotes. Being having those two classes, I'm very sure you know that it's not everyone who can afford a good house for themselves, because we have those social classes. And what is an affordable housing in Kenya, or what is an affordable house in Kenya? and we'll get to know about that. We'll get to know even more. And yeah, before the end of the show, we'll get to know everything about housing in Kenya. So don't switch that button. Keep it black hot fire. We'll be back in the next few minutes. Hey, our music has gone missing. Keep joining the broadcast as we wait for our music. Tumeamua leo hatusikizi mangoma.
I said to myself when I picked up my chest, I go marry you, baby. She find like a man that I come from above me, I want to. Yeah, you stay with me, don't run now, run now. Even if you think for my love, will be close to you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Whenever you need me, my girl, I go there for you, for you. Only you change, you stay around from me. Cause me, I want you, girl, I don't go around from you. Baby, follow me, go. I give you love, follow me, go. Let's go and stay, follow me, go. I give you joy, follow me, go. You be my girl, follow me, go. I give you love, follow me, go. Let's go and stay, follow me, go. I give you my heart, follow me, go. Yeah. Let's go to one place where my mama no go see me, where your mama no go see us, where we go there, but they happy. Make we start new life, make we start living our life, make we start new life, make we start feeling our life. Baby, you know, say I want you. I can never change you for good. I can never change you for silver, cause you make me feel love. Those days I feel so loved. You come to my heart and you give me love. You come to my heart and you give me joy. Never will I ever let you go. Follow me, go. I give you love. Follow me, go. Let's one stay. Follow me, go. I give you joy. Follow me, go. You be my girl. Follow me, go. I give you love. Follow me, go. Let's one stay. Follow me, go. I give you my heart. Follow me, go. Yeah. Me, I no go use you play. Me, I go day outside. That I say now you want. That I say now you want. Shoot, cause you give me life. Yeah, you give me joy. You dey give me joy, yeah, me, I kinda like. You're the only one way me, I want, baby. I can never do without you, baby. She do me something. She do me something. She do me something.
Yes, guys, welcome back. Pax Kid, yeah. Yeah, that was Follow Me by Pax Kid. And it's a nice jam. Hope you like it. Me, I like it. Yeah. And so I just said we'll be talking about affordable housing in Kenya, or decent housing in Kenya, and what's considered affordable housing in Kenya will be units that can be afforded by individuals who earn 50,000 shillings and below per month, persons employed in the formal sector in Kenya. And talking about a person earning 50,000 and below per month, and below per month, uh, I'm very sure so many people in Kenya earn less than 50,000 in Kenya. And so that's what I was saying. There are classes in Kenya, social classes, because there's no way, like, you can tell me that everyone earns more than 50,000 a month in Kenya. You can tell me that. So uh, between 50,000, there are people earning less than, uh, let's say, even 5,000 a month. And can those people really afford to pay a house? To pay a house maybe worth 20,000, or is can that person be able to earn to pay a house above, let's say, 10,000? Of course they wouldn't be able to pay that house. And so a person who can be able to pay a house, maybe an affordable house in Kenya, is a person who earns more than 50,000, because these affordable houses in Kenya, they are very expensive. They are the apartments, the yani the good houses. And people in big cities like Nairobi made of stone or cement. In more remote areas of Kenya, people live in homes made of thatch and dried mud with no modern conveniences. You've just heard how people live in Kenya. Like the people who lives in big cities, like, you have to have money so that you can live in big city, or else you're a beggar in that city. So you have to have money to go and live in big cities. Because you've heard that people in big cities live in modern houses or apartments, and to live in an apartment, it's not that cheap. So that was what I was saying. In remote areas, the so-called ushagos, people live in those, I wouldn't say bad house, but they live in homes of like the Maasai. Let's say the Maasai. Maasais live as a community, so they occupy a certain part of let's say a country. So you'll go and find so many manyatas in the place. And yeah, that's how Maasais live. And I believe also people live in the houses they live in. It's according to their community, to the community they belong to. Like the Maasais, they live in manyatas. They are the Borana, they are one, Samburu, Kinapokot. They also live in mud houses, houses made of thatched grass and mud. And come to central Kenya, they are the the Kenya. So those people, okay, they don't live in those muddy houses and thatched houses. They live in somehow decent homes, but it's they are not decent according to the houses in the big cities. So I was saying, the house you live in, it's also influenced by the community you belong to. And we saw that in more remote areas of Kenya, people live in homes made of thatched grasses, thatched and dried mud, with no modern conveniences. Let's say, that's luxurious life you'll find in modern cities. There are not those luxuries in the remote areas. Yeah, and our Ken who's able to to own a house in Kenya. To qualify in affordable housing registration, you must be a Kenyan citizen. That's one. Yeah, you have to register with the Nyumba Kumi and everything. You must be a Kenyan citizen. You must be over 18 years of age, and you need a valid or government issued a national ID. And uh, that that's that's those are the qualifications to qualify for. There's a group called Bomayangu. It's a group for housing in Kenya, like affordable housing in Kenya. So to qualify to be in that group, or to own a house in the Bomayangu affording housing registration, you must be a Kenyan citizen. How how much does a house cost in Kenya? Hey, guys, an average price for one bedroom to three bedroom. I'm about to shock you. But don't be shocked. An average of a one bedroom to three bedroom residential property in currently Kenyan shillings, just costs just 14.4 million, and in US dollars those are 140 $666 Wow. Now imagine the common mwananchi with a lower income. Like, let's say that person earns 20,000 per month. Will that person be able to afford that house? Like a proper, I mean, a modern house, or a good house, yani a decent house. Will that person be able to own that house? No, they wouldn't. So that's what I was telling you. So, modern houses mostly are known for the rich here in Kenya, but I don't know in other places, but here in Kenya, to own a decent house, you must be rich. Yeah, and while the average price for a 4 to 6 bedroom residential property in Kenyan shillings, it's only 39.1 million. Wow. In US dollars, those are 381,948 dollars. And in Kenya, most property purchases are for cash. You will not find someone telling you to exchange this with this. It's only for cash. Um our Kenyan office helps communicates in need to build homes and build hope to alleviate housing poverty in Kenya. And this began in 1982 by building complete houses for communities in need. We have since grown, and that's the Bomayangu thing, and that the Bomayangu thing I was telling you about, to like to qualify to be in that Bomayangu. So that's the history of Bomayangu, and it's not important. Let's forget about that. And affordable housing is not the same as social housing. Rents for affordable housing are usually calculated differently to social housing, and there are different tenancy agreements and or arrangements. Generally, affordable housing tenants cannot transfer between properties, and household members cannot apply to succeed a tenancy. And in affordable housing, you see, I just talked about classes. So in affordable housing there must be a property agency coming in between the owner of the house and the owner of the house and the tenants. So the tenants don't talk to the it's like a middleman, don't talk to the landlord directly. They must go to the agency thing. So it's different in some areas, like in those remote areas I was talking about. The renters in those remote areas, they are small house, and you find the landlord also lives there. So you just communicate, the tenants just communicate to the landlord directly. Yeah. And they even just pay the rent directly. And unlike the modern housing, we saw that you have to pass through the agency to pay your rent. So that was affordable housing, and we'll take a short musical break, and then we'll be back, and we'll be winding up. Yeah. So guys, keep commenting. I can see you're joining the live. Keep commenting, and yeah. So keep it Black Hot Fire. Will be back in a few. Let's take a short musical break. Then when we come back, we shall be winding up. Our music disappeared again.
Love is for suckers, nigga, don't trust nobody. She said she love you, but she love everybody. The same way she love you, she love another man, oh yeah. Oh, victim and you. She said, baby, I can't explain love you, I am. We just friends, we just talking, nothing less, nothing more. We are no one, no explanation. From you, we are no one, no explanation. You should know that I don't care no more. You should know that I don't care no more. Love is for some, cause me, I don't trust nobody. She said she love me, but she love everybody. It's someone she love me, she love another time I know, yeah. We can never do. I won't let my emotion win. 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 You should know that I don't care no more. You should know that I don't care no more.
Yes, welcome back. That was Lex the Wolf. Yeah, and so guys, we were talking about affordable housing. I can see you're joining the broadcast. Continue joining, and please keep your comments coming. And don't forget to subscribe on our channel. And when you subscribe, being also like our content. And yeah, and you can help us share the link to the to other people. Yeah, and keep your comments coming. So we were talking about affordable housing in Kenya, and we just saw how affordable housing is in Kenya, and some of the classes we have in Kenya, and how can you qualify to own a house in Kenya. And so I told you that we will be winding up the show when we are back, and before we wind up, I'll check about some few things, and what are the obstacles to affordable housing in Kenya. And some of these obstacles are funding, laws, and property availability. Funding is a huge obstacle because if the money isn't available to make the affordable housing program effective, then that decreases ability to help individuals who need the benefits of the program. And also laws too, and will affect the affordable housing and the property availability. It's you can it's not easy to get to secure a place, an affordable place. And yeah, so guys, that was our show today. I hope you loved it. And yeah, I told you to tell me how's your month starting, how's it going so far. And I can't see any comment. I don't know why. But me, my month has just started well. And I'm wishing you all the best. May you achieve what you planned for the month. And yeah, I wish you blessings. Yeah, so that was the African Diary show today. And please go subscribe to our channel, like our content, and keep it Black Hot Fire. So I'll for now I'll be leaving, and but we'll see you, we'll meet again. So I'll be leaving with this song. Guys, kwaherini. We'll see each other next time.
Yeah. Najitajipa someday ataka tunaga backup no support. Na underground atabaki kwa underground, industry imekuwa Iscariot. Atani try kwa butterfly na go back to zero, boy bado ni maggot. Niko na record moja kali but still bado niko